If red wins, they get a tape loot.
It's kind of fitting.
Yeah, I don't know why, but OBS died. I should be back. Sorry about that. Saved. Oh, good. Man, I didn't even get to use the replays yet. My replay game is out. All right. So we got our racers back in. KingTorture needing to win here. He's up against the ropes. If Omni wins, she wins the whole tournament. I gained 4 viewers during the crash. Wow. Hey, there's a crash going on. Let's go.
Hey,
Yeah.
no publicity is bad publicity.
That's true. Especially if it gains you viewers. Teletubbies. Yeah. We should change change the Telemonkey to Tinky Winky. Oh,
I don't know how I feel about that.
Please.
I will admit, I when I was growing up, when the Teletubbies first came out, I was very afraid of them.
You watched them?
No, I saw them and I was just like,
Here's the thing.
I'm scared of you.
The scariest thing of the Teletubbies wasn't the Teletubbies. They were scary. The scariest thing of all, though, was the frickin' sun. Do you remember the sun in that show? I mean, clearly you watched it all the time, just like me. If you don't remember, I'm just going to assume that maybe your memory's a little fuzzy. The sun was just a laughing baby in, like, sun form. It was just like a shiny baby head that just laughed all the time. It was weird.
It was a creepy show.
It was so weird. It was like a bunch of like baby scientists, not scientists that are babies, but people who study babies and the way they react to things. When, all right, you know what? Our latest research shows that babies react well to laughing babies, so we're gonna make the sun just a laughing baby. And that's what happened. Anyways, there it is. Oh my god, isn't that creepy? With its like shining blue eyes. Frick, man. That's messed up. All right, we are up and running. We got a really interesting start here for Omni with the Obsidian Bow. There's some boots of strength in that shop, but not enough money to buy it. Now, the Obsidian Bow is a good weapon, but it's not a fast weapon. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what do you... Oh, there it is.
The Obsidian Bow used to be my favorite until I mentioned it to Rat, and Rat kind of dissed me about it.
Ooh.
I said it was my favorite, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you know, the Obsidian Bow is a great weapon. You know, it's great for beginners that aren't very good because it's very safe." And I know he didn't mean it that way, but I was just like,
Feels Grom, man.
Like, what are you trying to tell me here? And ever since then, it's just like I still use it, but
Yeah.
I've never had that same like. I really like this. He made me feel like I was supporting like Nickelback or something. It was upsetting.
You heard it here first, folks. The Obsidian Bow is the Nickelback of weapons in this game. Confirmed. Well, I'm just gonna say it out loud right now. I have not seen Grom in a single conduit. Just putting that just floating it.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'm so rusty with cadence.
All right. Whatever, man.
I will compete when there's a CoNDUIT. Okay, that tournament is going to happen.
There is a lot of discussion about we need another tier for. Usually, it's a middle tier between CoNDUIT and Condor. But why don't we just do 4 tiers? We'll have CoNDUITs at the very bottom, and then CoNDUIT, and then some 4th tier. Mid-door.
Yeah, I want CoNDUITs to be just a shit show for people who just really suck at the game. Just give them ridiculous things to do. You know, maybe have a race to Zone 3, just for people that really suck.
Classic strats. And I do want to point out, there is a race happening, and currently, yeah, Omni is pretty far behind. but has an extremely safe build, and I think that's not the worst call when you're up 1-0 in a best of 3. I mean, now is not necessarily the time to push. Now is the time to sort of just make sure that if your opponent dies, you're gonna win. And so far, it's a pretty safe build. So the onus is on KingTorture to go fast, and currently he's going pretty quick. He's got a nice 4 damage Obsidian Broadsword. It's a 2 to 4 damage with those sunglasses. I do get a little spooked by the sunglasses. We'll see how he handles them though. Ooh, and you might get a +1 damage Obsidian or a Titanium Rapier. Opts not to go for it. Conduct can be the second best tier. Sure.
Telemonkey.
Telemonkey. That's when we get that Telemonkey character.
I want it to happen. Oh, that is a big skeleton. That is a big skeleton.
One thing that's fun about skeletons we found out is if you bomb them and it knocks their head off, which you can only do with large skeletons because bombs do 4 damage. But if you do do 1 damage to it and then hit it with a bomb, it'll stand still with its head off. Just stand there like a pillar of headless skeleton.
That's creepy.
It is creepy.
That just seems very unnerving.
Yeah, it just stands there watching, except for not because it doesn't have a head. It's great.
You're watching from the floor.
Yeah, wherever its head rolled to. There was originally the plan, from my memory, is that Ryan was going to make the skeletons chase after their heads, and if they got their head back on, then they would be back to full health.
Oh, that would be really interesting.
Yeah, like their head goes rolling away, and then they go chasing after it.
I could see that being a massive hassle.
Yeah, that'd be very confusing. Omni definitely slow playing here, eyeballing that map, and decides to take the long road all the way back to that map. I don't know if the map's going to be worth it. I mean, KingTorture's already on 3-2.
I just want to point out that there's a lot of people happy about the idea of CoNDUIT, so...
Okay. All right.
Just throwing that out there.
We'll think
you
about
could potentially see me... Oh, he goes down!
What?
King!
No! He needed to run away! KingTorture going down exactly the door that Omni was looking for, and I will say it again, Omni has one hell of a safe build.
Exactly.
Goes for the phasing. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. You just gotta be... You need the Nazar charm now. There's some boots. And some...
Boots and a health.
Wow. Might switch that monocle for the crown, although there's some chicken.
Yeah, she is in a good place right now.
Yeah, very safe. The phasing is really safe, mainly for the Necrodancer, but Zone 4 is also safe-ened as well, because you can just kind of scoot on by. Doing some shopping, nothing worth picking up. Big dog.
That was a very, very big dog.
Very big dog, indeed. Here's where Bo is kind of awkward. Classic Necrodancer World Cup tier run. Yeah, we've had a lot of deaths in the World Cup so far. It has been a bloodbath. And that so sucks for KingTorture. Just a lot of poorly timed deaths.
But this time he's got the...
He got the plate.
He's got the armor.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yep, because you never know. Even though Omni's got a very safe build here, like almost the safest build, maybe with a potion and some more hearts.
It's very, very safe build.
That's a lot of enemies, though. And scooting on by. You got to be really careful with that bow and get snagged on a lot of enemies. Snagged. That makes me laugh for some reason. Anyway, probably not expecting the Explorer boots there. Sometimes it's like, wait, what am I supposed to do when I have Explorer boots on this fight? Okay, I'll just back off and fight it normally. But I mean, like, you're going to want to fight it normally anyways, just because you got all the time in the world.
Exactly.
You don't think Omni is far enough ahead that she can wait out songs? I definitely don't think that. Especially when you got the Ring of Phasing, it's not super worth it. Although, she might want to grab another bomb or two 3 bombs is fine. You need 1. Nope, nope. You don't want the Hargreaves. Oh, that's so lucky. When you have a shop connected to the boss room, that's real nice. Also, a shield spell is real nice.
Shield spell is great. And yeah, I can just funnel the enemies into it now.
Yep. That is the classic strat back in Zone 3. When Zone 3 swarms were horrible, it was like, find the shop and hide in it was always the plan.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved watching streams because people get to zone, like between Zone 2 boss and Zone 3, there'd be that moment of just like,
here we go. Take a breath and jump and dive in. Yeah, absolutely. Zone 3 with the swarms was a lot of fun because when you managed a really hype swarm, it was very exciting. But obviously, there's a fairness factor and a tears factor for Ryan.
It wasn't fair. It was just barbaric. It was very, very mean.
Yeah, the biggest issue here with the glass torch is, oh, nice use of the bomb.
Nice.
Oh, this is bad though. Now surrounded by spiders. Really handled it very nicely. Oh, never mind. Got hit by a spider. So rip torch. Glass torch is scary, especially if a poltergeist shows up. Or whatever the crap they're actually called now. They used to be called poltergeists. Now it's going to be hard to find a spider right away. I mean, still has full health.
No, there's a spider. But yeah, I mean, she can just tank them as shield spell if essential. But shouldn't be.
Yeah,
too
I
big of a
would
threat.
just shield and jump out. And you've got the blood shields for the just sort of using radar strats here, checking out what's going on in this room. You could drop in the top. Oh, there you go. Nice. Yeah, make sure to use that bombland. Very nice.
Well done.
That was a really nice clear of that room. Obviously, it took
Yeah,
a little while to sort of scoot around, but good call nonetheless. Okay, a little bit. This might be a little spooky dead ringer, but just remember that you've got. Oh, it handled it nicely.
Oh, handled.
Very nice. I was
Handled.
gonna say, remember you've got the shield, and you've got a lot of blood shields if you need them.
She can just take her time here.
Yep.
Play
Take a breath
everything
and just see
extremely
if you can
safe.
win this conduit. So Omni is set to finish this off, barring any ridiculousness. I mean, remembering phasing was probably the last hurdle in this run, so now it's just a matter of not getting Dorian dunked. And we're gonna see
Keep
some
your dad
GGs.
alive. Just don't get exploded. Don't even just play it safe.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna say that the meta definitely leans in Omni's favor here. Omni played well in terms of slow playing when necessary. I think that the slow play in this second race was the right call, and that's the reason that she's gonna be taking home the crown tonight. And a $75 purse. Nice.
Yeah, she's been slow playing a lot. Her
Ooh,
time
down goes King. He got gooed there.
Oh, yeah, that was
Probably
a-
wouldn't matter
that was bad.
anyways, but that's not what you want. Okay. Just kill the ogre.
Yeah, Omni's
Alright.
times haven't been that impressive, but racing is all about just beating your opponent.
It's all about winning. It doesn't matter how fast you do it as long as you win. And that is GG. Congratulations,
Well done.
Omni, taking a 2-0 victory over King, who also put on one heck of a show. Had some awesome comebacks. So keep in mind, some of King's races, he died, Dead Ringer, Necker Dancer, but managed to come back and still get some points. What a conduit, folks. That was a lot of fun. And I think since we're a half hour out from, unless someone else has snagged it, Pants Jack of Games, which they haven't, I will do the Jack of Games race. So I've
Hell
got
yeah.
half an hour until that happens. So let me just type that in now. All right, so yeah, I'll do that in half an hour. So stick around, guys. We got a hype race still to come. Hopefully, if Necrobot acknowledges. Oh, I did that in the wrong spot. F word.
Until then, let's discuss
Unt-
condoms and how great telemonkeys are.
Until then, welcome to the Condor Talk Show.